Hi everyone. By now you've likely seen news articles, social media posts, videos, or even community discussions about a new USCIS memo related to adjustment of status applications. Remember, adjustment of status is the legal term for permanent resident or green card applications filed from within the United States. If our office texted you a link to this video, we helped you file one of these applications. We understand that some of the headlines and commentary surrounding this memo have been alarming to say the least, and we want to provide some clarity about what the memo actually says and what it does not say. First and most importantly, this memo does not say that all adjustment of status applications will be denied, automatically referred to immigration court, or immediately place applicants at risk of deportation. While we can never guarantee that those things will not happen, especially in our current ever-changing immigration landscape, there is nothing in the new memo instructing USCIS officers to deny cases or start deportation proceedings. What the memo does do is interpret USCIS officers' discretion related to specific categories of adjustment of status applications in a very different way than in the past. Until now, as long as an applicant did not show any reasons not to approve the application, like fraud or extensive criminal history, officers were expected to use their discretion positively to approve the applications. Now, however, the memo places more importance on the applicant proactively proving that they deserve approval due to extraordinary circumstances. So it's no longer enough to simply show that you have a good faith marriage and qualify to adjust status. You have to also convince USCIS that you deserve to be one of the lucky few that they choose to approve based on their discretion. In other words, now USCIS will use their discretion negatively to deny unless you can prove yourself deserving. That being said, this is not a blanket policy affecting every applicant equally, and many people remain fully eligible to apply for adjustment of status safely and successfully. Immigration law is highly fact-specific. The impact of this policy depends heavily on how a person entered the United States, their current immigration history and status, any prior applications or immigration violations, criminal history, if any, family relationships, timing issues, and the overall strength of the case being filed. This is exactly why now, more than ever, it is critically important to seek legal advice from a licensed attorney before filing any immigration application. Unfortunately, moments like this tend to generate a huge amount of misinformation online. Friends, family members, TikTok videos, Facebook groups, YouTube commentators, and sensationalized news headlines often speak in absolutes that do not reflect how immigration law actually works in practice. What may be true for one person may be completely wrong for another. Our office is continuing to monitor policy changes closely and evaluate how they may affect our clients. If you already have a pending case with our office, we are reviewing cases and will contact clients directly if there's something specific that requires attention. Please do not panic dial the front desk. Our receptionist cannot provide legal advice, and your legal team is already working their way through every single pending adjustment of status case to determine the best course of action for each client. Please give your legal team the opportunity to evaluate your options before you make any moves, and understand that they have a long list of cases to go through. If you've not heard from your legal team by Friday, June 5th, then the following Monday would be the time to start reaching out to the office for information. Please remember, immigration policy changes are happening frequently, and initial public reactions are often more extreme than the eventual real-world impact. Panic rarely leads to good legal decisions, but careful planning and informed legal strategy do. We'll be in touch with you soon.